Ever wondered what it would take to save up $10,000 in just 8 months while earning less than 6 figures? Welcome to an extraordinary testament of determination, financial discipline, and strategic savings that transform this dream into reality. Let's delve deeper into this scenario. A challenge encountered by many, surviving on a less than 6-figure income, yet harboring an ambitious goal to amass $10,000 in a mere 8 months. An astonishing accomplishment, isn't it? You might be asking, is this truly feasible? Can you amass such a significant sum in such a short time while maneuvering through the financial constraints of a modest income? It's certainly not a walk in the park. It calls for a considerable amount of discipline, careful planning, and unshakable commitment. Yet, when you blend a dash of persistence, a tad of financial acumen, and a generous dose of dedication, there's an infinitesimal list of things you can't achieve. Saving money transcends merely tucking away a segment of your paycheck. It mandates a comprehensive understanding of your income and expenditures and the courage to make judicious decisions, even when they're challenging. It revolves around curbing unnecessary expenditure, making shrewd investments, and diligently adhering to a well-conceived savings plan. This tale isn't merely an account of accumulating wealth, it's a narrative of financial empowerment and metamorphosis. Our protagonist had to tackle numerous obstacles. They had to withstand the allure of instant gratification, forgoing those glossy new gadgets and fashionable clothing items, choosing instead to save. They had to adapt to a life of simplicity, to appreciate the beauty of frugality, and all along, they had to remain focused on their goal. This story is as much about transforming one's financial perspective as it is about the art of saving. It's about recognizing money as a tool which, when wielded wisely, can work wonders for us. It's about seizing control of your financial life, leveraging your money to serve your interests instead of being a slave to it. With this, we aspire to ignite a spark within you. We hope to instill the courage within you to challenge the status quo, to reassess financial habits, and to fervidly pursue your financial goals. Mastering money management isn't about deprivation. It's about exercising conscious, intelligent decisions. So, are you braced for an expedition in financial discipline? Ready to venture beyond your comfort zone and explore the captivating realm of personal finance? Prepared to embark on a riveting journey of financial empowerment? If this has sparked your curiosity, fasten your seatbelts as we launch into this financial expedition together. Firstly, let's unpack the meanings behind "it's not a sprint, but a marathon." This phrase is more than just catchy. It encapsulates a critical mindset that's necessary for financial success. Living in the age of instant gratification, the concept of delayed gratification becomes particularly important when it comes to savings. Gratification is the willingness to resist the temptation for an immediate reward and wait for a future reward. In terms of saving, this means putting off immediate desires to spend money in favor of reaping long-term financial benefits. For a moment, imagine being on a diet, a sumptuous piece of chocolate cake sitting before you. Giving in to the temptation sabotages your long-term health goals. This is synonymous with your financial journey. Those enticing shoes on sale, the latest gadget on the market, they're your metaphorical chocolate cake. Each time you resist these temptations, you bring yourself one step closer to your financial goals. There's another crucial aspect often overlooked when talking about savings: discipline. Financial discipline refers to the ability to adhere to sound financial practices and not deviate from them, even when tempted. It is the backbone of successful saving, enabling greater financial freedom in the future. However, we must underscore the importance of yet another key element in this equation: patience. Just as you can't expect to shed pounds overnight, you can't aspire to amass substantial savings instantly either. The journey towards financial independence follows a slow and steady course. It's about remaining consistent and celebrating the small victories. Don't berate yourself for minor setbacks. Instead, view them as learning opportunities. Every penny saved is a step towards your goal. Remember this and remain patient. A solid plan, especially a savings plan, is crucial in this journey. It serves as your compass, guiding you towards your financial destination. It doesn't have to be overly complex. Rather, simplicity is often the most effective. Isolate your savings goal, then craft your plan to suit this. This journey is not just about consistency and discipline, but also patience. Let me reiterate this. Consistency, discipline, and patience are your keys to financial stay disciplined. Be patient and stick to your plan. With these tools at your disposal, you're ready to stride towards your financial goals. The next crucial step is constructing a budget that's tailored to you. Now, let's dive into the initial step, crafting a budget. A budget in personal finance is akin to a roadmap that guides you to your financial destinations, functioning as a diet plan for your wallet. It serves as a helpful tool to manage your money more effectively. To commence with budget creation, the first thing is to make a note of your income and expenses. This step gives you a clearer picture of where your money is being spent, highlighting areas where you can potentially trim expenses. Moving on, segregate your expenses into 3 distinct categories: needs, wants, and savings. Needs are the expenses that are vital for your survival, like mortgage, groceries, utility bills, and healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, are things that bring happiness to your life, such as dining out, vacationing, or indulging in your preferred at your most visited cafe. Savings form the third category, where you set aside funds for future goals, emergencies, or investments. Let's now delve deeper into the 50-30-20 rule, a straightforward budgeting method, for a better understanding. According to this rule, 50% of your be allocated for needs, 30% for wants, and the remaining 20% for savings. So if your monthly income is $4,000, $2,000 would be allocated for needs, $1,000 for wants, and the remaining $800 for savings. For a more tangible grasp, let's break this down further. The needs comprising of 50% of your budget include the necessities like rent, utilities, groceries, etc. The wants that take up 30% of your budget could include all non-essential but enjoyable expenditures, like going out to eat or a weekend getaway. The remaining 20% should be dedicated to savings or paying off any debt. This rule is flexible and can be adjusted based on your financial circumstances and goals. For instance, if your aim is to accumulate $10,000 in 8 months, you may need to allocate a larger portion of your budget to savings. A budget shouldn't be viewed as a restriction, but rather as a tool for financial liberation. It helps you gain control of your money and ensures it is working in your favor. Tracking your income and expenses through the budget allows you to understand your spending patterns, making it easier to make adjustments and reach your financial goals. With a well-planned budget in place, you're already halfway to your financial success. Step 2 involves cutting down on unnecessary expenses. This journey isn't about deprivation, but about making smart decisions that can significantly impact your financial well-being. Let's dive into this with examples we all can relate to. One realm we shall explore is food. The joy of dining out is undeniable, but the expense can weigh heavily on your wallet. Consider this scenario. If you spend $30 dining twice a week, that amounts to approximately $240 monthly. Cut these meals down to once a week, and you've already halved your expenses, saving $120 every month. That adds up to a significant $1,440 a year. Another area ripe for savings is subscriptions. Reflect on all the services you're currently enlisted in. That seldom-used gym membership, the magazine subscription that's more often gathering dust than being read, or even that streaming service you barely use. These neglected subscriptions are silently draining your bank account. Cancel them, and watch the savings add up. Shopping is another area where we can be smarter. Retail therapy is a cherished indulgence, but sales and discounts should be your allies here. Instead of items at their original price, wait for sales or apply discount codes. And remember, an enticing deal isn't truly a deal if you don't require the item. Exercise restraint in your purchases and avoid impulse buying. Utilities are an inevitable expense, but there's room for savings. Small actions like turning off lights when you leave a room or unplugging devices when they're not being used can lead to a noticeable decrease in your monthly bills. To further save, consider options like energy-efficient appliances or installing a programmable thermostat. Energy conservation is only beneficial for your wallet, but also for the environment. Travel is another area where expenses can spiral. Consider using public transit or carpooling instead of using your car every day. If you have a bike, use it for short trips. It's beneficial for your health and your pocket. Moreover, don't overlook the hidden expenses like bank fees. These can include ATM fees, account maintenance fees, or even overdraft fees. By carefully monitoring your account and choosing a bank that offers low or no fees, you can see a significant decrease in these hidden costs. Adding to these examples, we must remember to review our insurance premiums. Compare different insurance providers and consider higher deductibles for premiums. This can lead to substantial savings over time. From this extensive list, It's clear that cutting down on unnecessary expenses is about making informed decisions, taking small but effective steps towards a more secure financial future. Remember, the aim isn't to live a life of deprivation. Instead, it's to make smarter choices that align with your financial goals. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. So let's start earning by saving, shall we? The third step is finding ways to boost your income. You might ask, I'm already full-time employed, how can I earn more? Fortunately, this digital era provides countless methods to generate additional income. To kick off, consider side jobs. Whether you're proficient in writing, graphic design, or even mundane chores like dog walking, there's quite possibly a side job out there for you. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and TaskRabbit bridge the gap between skilled individuals and those seeking their services. Each extra dollar counts and adds up over time. Consider selling the items you no longer use. That old guitar gathering dust or the vintage dresses hanging unused for years could fetch a fair price. Platforms like eBay and Facebook Marketplace, or even a good old-fashioned yard sale, can convert your surplus items into quick cash. One man's trash could be another man's treasure, after all. There's another avenue, often overlooked due to perceived complexity and risk. Investing. Investing in stocks or real estate isn't as terrifying or costly as you might think. Using applications like Trade or Robinhood, you can commence your investing journey with relatively small sums. The potential for significant returns in the long term makes it a realistic method for augmenting your income. Stocks or real estate investments can potentially yield substantial and diversify your income sources. Beyond the above, there's a whole universe of possibilities. You could excel in tutoring or have a knack for crafting. Have an extra room? Consider renting it out on Airbnb. The mission is to find a source that resonates with your skills, hobbies, and schedule. Every dollar earned is a step closer to your financial goal. It might not be swift, and yes, it does demand effort. But the satisfaction of watching your savings grow makes it truly rewarding. You might even discover a new passion or career path in the process. The more income, the faster you'll reach your financial objectives. So, seize the day and commence your journey to augment your income. The fourth stage involves automating your savings. This is a pivotal point, a turning point, if you will, where your money begins to work for you, not vice versa. Think of it as a shift in your financial paradigm, a tide turning towards your favor in the landscape of finance. It's a change in the dynamics, a moment where you grab the reins of your finances instead of being driven by them. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Automating savings can be equated to a silent partner in your pursuit of financial independence. This partner might be silent, but it's potent, consistent, and never idle. It's ceaselessly there, working relentlessly for you and your financial benefit. But let's not stop here. Let's broaden our view and think of automation as a dutiful personal assistant, an efficient, reliable assistant who is entirely devoted to your financial growth. This assistant carries out the heavy lifting consistently without ever faltering, ensuring that your savings are taken care of. Now let's explore how you can automate your savings. One popular method is through direct deposit from your paycheck. This involves having a portion of your paycheck automatically transferred into your savings account. It is effective because it circumvents the temptation to spend before you save. Another method is to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. You can set this up to occur right after your paycheck is deposited into your checking account. This gives your paycheck no time to burn a hole in your pocket. Additionally, many banks offer an option to round up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing the difference into your savings account. It may seem like a small amount, but these amounts add up rapidly over time. The beauty of these methods lies in their automated nature. They function as a well-oiled machine, working flawlessly for your benefit. It's akin to having a financial engine, fine-tuned and running smoothly, dedicated to growing your wealth. This is the power that automatic savings bring to the table. The essence of this power is in the consistency it offers. Consistency, dear listeners, is the linchpin of any successful savings plan. It's the magic potion, the secret ingredient, the element of surprise. Even the most meticulous plans can crumble without consistency. But with it, your savings will grow steadily, akin to a tree that is watered regularly with care, attention, and consistency. Remember, automation doesn't just grow your savings, it allows them to thrive. They bloom like a well-nurtured tree, watered and bathed in sunlight regularly. This is the process. This is the journey to financial freedom. It's a journey that's worth embarking on. The last chapter of this journey is maintaining motivation, the lifeblood that keeps your fiscal heart pumping, the lighthouse guiding you towards your dreams. Whenever the allure of immediate satisfaction tempts you, motivation acts as the unwavering compass that keeps you on track. It's essential to understand that motivation is not a constant. It's as fluctuating as the wind. It ebbs and flows, similar to the ocean tides, and that's completely normal. What's crucial is how you reignite it during testing times. Let me share a story. There was a time when I saw my financial journey as a never-ending challenge. The idea of saving a large sum of money seemed daunting, but then I discovered a tactic: setting milestones. Instead of looking at my journey as a continuous battle, I started to divide it into bite-sized, achievable goals. Each goal became a reason to celebrate and an affirmation of my determination. Be it saving my first $1,000 or refraining from buying takeout for an entire month, each milestone propelled me closer to my ultimate objective. I also found power in visualizing my end goal. I remember of having $10,000 in my savings account. The sense of security and the endless possibilities this would bring was simply astounding. This vision became my guiding light, leading me through the most formidable obstacles, just like the North Star. Maintaining motivation is not always a walk in the park. However, the more you flex this muscle, the stronger it gets. It slowly transforms into a path of self-discovery, pushing your boundaries and discovering your potential. It's about mastering your financial fate, dollar by dollar. There were moments when I stumbled and faltered, but the journey taught me that what matters is not how often you fall, but how you dust yourself off and carry on. This journey is not a 100-meter dash, but a marathon. Every small stride you take is a move towards your goal. The journey might present challenges, but the reward at the end is absolutely worth it. Every step, no matter how insignificant, is a step towards financial freedom. The journey might be rough, but the final reward is immensely gratifying. So, how did I manage to save $10,000 in less than a year? Here's the Cliff Notes version. Start with understanding your financial situation. It's like looking in a mirror to see where your money goes. Next, construct a solid foundation for your savings plan. Learn and leverage budgeting as a tool, not a constraint. This gives a clear, categorized snapshot of where your money is spent. Find areas where you can realistically trim costs, realizing that small changes can result in big savings. Simple actions like making coffee at home or negotiating bills make a palpable impact. Through these strategies, we finesse the art of being smart spenders, striking a balance between quality of life and savings. Now it's your turn to start your own savings journey. Remember, every little step counts.